Yes! Yes!
2020.
2020 indeed. Hello, folks. How are you doing on this fine 2020 day?
Hello.
I'm Kieran,
I'm Rachel.
and we'll be hosting this quiz that's all about 2020. Some of it's some new stuff, and some of it is a little bit more tenuous than that. So if you don't watch the news, then you'll probably still be able to get some answers, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But it is all for fun anyway. So there are no prizes involved, apart from rubbing it in your housemates or your parents or your siblings' faces, whoever you're at home with. The aim of the game is to have fun. And so for this, you'll need pens and papers. Thank you very much. And, you know, fun, really.
Get ready to have some laughs.
Yeah.
Have a little bit of fun.
Oh, we have some friends in the chat. What's up? SC words? Right back at you. Hello, George. Hi, Mum.
Hi, Annalise.
Hey, friends.
Hi, Madeline Corbin.
Wow,
Oh.
that's crazy.
Hello.
Oh,
Even more.
only virgins call other virgins virgins. This is not
Yeah,
on
virgin.
Zoom, I'm afraid. This is just on YouTube Live. If you've been to any of my other quizzes, you'll know that I tell terrible made-up jokes. So I thought long and hard about 5 minutes ago for another one of these, and you're in store for a corker, because here it is. Quarantine. God, it's crazy, isn't it? It hasn't been this hard to come out since 1967. Yeah.
Woo!
That's pretty good.
Well done.
A little bit of a spiel before we kick off with the quiz. Our very good friend Simon runs Treehouse Quizzes. He is now unable to host these quizzes within pubs, but we're still bringing the quizzes to you, live streaming. And if you're able to donate a few pounds or a couple of quid or £1 or whatever, then it's really appreciated. I'll put the link. It's ko-fi.com or ko-fi.com. If you can, it'd be really, really appreciated. It gets spread between everyone who hosts in the week and Simon. They're able to buy beer and rent. But if you can't, it's tough times, so don't worry about it.
Just have fun if you can't.
Yes. So, onwards and upwards with the quiz. The first category is the monthly wipe.
And tonight, Kieran will be reading the odd questions, and I'll be reading the even questions for obvious reasons. 30 questions total, half and half, 15 first half, 15 the second half, little break in between.
Bang on. Question 1. January the 16th saw Trump's impeachment trial begin. Which 2 other US presidents have also been impeached? And you get a point for each of those presidents. That was question 1. January the 16th saw Trump's impeachment trial begin. Which 2 other US presidents have been impeached?
Question number 2. What insect caused Somalia to declare a national emergency on February 1st? That is question number 2. What insect caused Somalia to declare a national emergency, oh no, on February 1st, 2020?
And yes, please write on your paper. Don't write the answers in the chat,
None of that.
because then you'll be giving everyone else the answer. Nice.
Don't trust Madeline.
Oh. foolishly indeed.
That's right.
And question number 3. On March the 17th, the annual Razzies were held. What film won the most award? So the Razzies are like the opposite of the Oscars. They're awards to bad films, pretty much, bad actors. So that was on March the 17th, the annual Razzies were held. What film won the most awards?
It's a good one.
Yeah. The Razzies host didn't think it was a good one.
No. The best of the worst. For the Razzies. We don't have the Razzies. Have any Americans on? Do they know what the Razzies are? I had no idea.
Razzies are
They're also
hosted
American.
in American.
Oh, never mind.
It's an American,
One American in this house knows.
American institution.
Surprise, surprise. Okay, and question number 4. On April 19th, 2020, Lady Gaga hosted an online concert featuring over 100 artists. What was this online concert called? That's question number 4. On April 14th, Lady Gaga hosted an online concert featuring over 100 artists. What was it called?
And question 5. So doing 5 question rounds, and there's only been 4 months in this year. So just generally, thinking ahead, when is the UK lockdown scheduled to end? So that's question 5. Thinking ahead, when is the UK lockdown scheduled to end? Shout out, right back out here, Matt Jolly, to the Dunstable Massive.
Dunstable! Dunstable! Woo woo!
Cheers, Dunstable. I hope the old Sugarloaf stays standing through all of this.
Me too.
God,
Good spot.
God bless it.
I got to see it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Paul.
It's always nice to see that Dunstable's known, even if it gets a bad rep.
Paul, you've been outnumbered, I think.
Oh, shit.
Watch it. Oh, man, gotta fix this too. For what year are we in? That's 2020.
Dunstable, Australia, same difference. Some reason, story time, my good friends for 6 months at this period, only found out, it took him 6 months to find out that I wasn't from Australia. We talked in person most days, and he still thinks that I'm from Australia. So, thanks Daisy/Brains. You know, there's a pretty big difference, to be honest.
Yep. Okay, this is category 2. Category 2, we're entering the second round of 5 questions. And this category is called Things That Could Have Been. That are not going to be, but that could have been. The first question of this round, question 6, is we won't be seeing the Summer Olympics until next year, but in which city will it be hosted? That's question 6. We won't be seeing the Summer Olympics until next year, but in what city will it be hosted?
Mm.
Where will it be?
Dunstable, maybe?
Probably.
The sprawling metropolis of Dunstable, Australia. I'm just going to ignore you, Daisy/Brains. Question 7. The UK has missed out on its chance to lose Eurovision again this year, but how many times have we come last? So it's question 7. The UK has missed out on its chance to lose Eurovision again this year, but how many times have we come last? Thank you, Paul. This is the Alhambra Massive. Very tasty beer.
Hola. The good stuff. Okay, so question number 8 is there won't be Glastonbury either this year, but who were the 4 headliners supposed to be? That's for half a point each. There is no Glastonbury, which is a music festival for a lot of the Americans, either this year, but who are the 4 headliners supposed to be? It'll throw you for a loop.
You wouldn't believe the
No.
Glastonbury we were going to have.
It's probably a good thing it got canceled, honestly.
Yeah. Return your tickets. Even if it was supposed to be on. Dunstable for the Olympics. That is an interesting one. What sports do you think Dunstable would excel at during the Olympics? If you don't know Dunstable, then don't Google it just now because Google is banned for the duration of this quiz. But Google it afterwards. It's just a classic small town, English small town that is run by pubs and charity shops. Didn't care for it.
Simon
Yeah.
must have gone to Dunstable, Australia then.
Drinking and fighting, yeah. Park bench drinking, yeah. Welly wanging. Second place. Being awesome. Yeah, okay. Question 9. James Corden has terrified us as himself, a CGI'd cat named Buster Jones, and what other animated character that has had its sequel pushed to the summer? So that's question 9. James Corden has terrified us as himself, a CGI'd cat named Buster Jones, and what other animated character that has had its sequel pushed to the summer?
It's a toughie.
Toughie, probably because James Corden is pushed to the bottom of the news stories.
Nobody wants to hear about James Corden.
Yeah.
He likes to hear about himself too much. He's the only one who clicks his own news stories.
Yeah, that's
that it?
real as well. That's a real fact that we've just said now. We've just made it up, but it's now real.
I hope James Corden isn't listening to this.
Yeah. On all of his accounts.
Yeah. James Corden rocks. James Corden's the best.
Conor Francis did used to look like James Corden when he was chubby, when he was a chubby man.
Sure he did.
It's a old friend of mine.
Conor Francis. Question number 10. This is the last question in the second round of questions. Strawberries and cream will be confined to our gardens this year as Wimbledon is off. But what year was it last canceled? That it being Wimbledon. Again, question number 10. Strawberries and cream will be confined to our gardens this year as Wimbledon is off. But what year was it last canceled?
2020? Yeah. No, the one before 2020.
The last one.
Yeah.
Not this 2020.
Yeah, the last 2020.
The last 2020. When was that? Think about it. Madeline, do you also know what Wimbledon is? Just a question for the know-it-all in the comments section.
Murray was going to take names. Is that a reporter or the ticket guy or something? I don't really watch Wimbledon. Anyway. Well, I've been told not to trust you, Madeline.
Yeah, Madeline.
So the next round, the next 5 questions is basically we're going to show you some pictures, and the category is called Guess the Tabloid Headline. So we're going to show you some pictures of front pages that have been in the tabloids this past year, and we've blanked out one of the words. So you have to guess which word we've blanked out. This is the first one. Sorry, your wife, Harry.
Shaky. Who is that man? Do we know who that guy is?
It's someone that Harry's wife.
Oh, lucky Megan.
Yeah.
Wow.
A saucy mix.
Saucy devil.
Yeah.
Look at that grin.
Okay, that's all you get for that one. And question 12.
Question 2, or 12. Question 12, also an even question,
is
Kevin, I'm too big for,
Ooh.
You tell him. Tell that Kevin.
That one just there.
Nuh-uh, Kevin.
There's no page 3 on this round, Matt Jolly. It's all page 1. Okay, so that's question 12. Here is question 13. I'm gay, I'm proud, and I love my incredible...
Match up with your 1967. A little bit.
Yeah.
It's good that was an odd question, yeah.
Yeah. This is pre-lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
That's why this was able to happen.
Spot on lockdown.
And then, question 14.
Here it is.
From the Daily Star, scary stuff, Dave. Oh. Sorry, I was clicking the button, so I thought it was my turn to do the question.
Hey, wait a minute. Scary stuff, Dave. Now I'm gonna have to, the missus. Dave's in the know. You don't know, but Dave knows.
Bloody hell, Dave.
Yeah, Dave.
Chose The Sun because it's one of those despicable headlines, newspaper tabloids that have hilarious front pages. That was a sentence somewhere in there. It was all jumbled up though.
Kieran's trying to say, if you don't read The Sun, you're not very well informed, right?
Something
The
like
Sun's
that.
a great British
George
news
just
source.
got it. Quality paper.
Nice.
Quality toilet paper.
All right.
Okay, and
That's in high demand.
question 15 is up at the top there. If you love, ooh, please call me. From the Daily Mail itself. Oh,
Uh-oh.
touch my 20
Losing
again.
more of your 2020. It's just going to become 20 at this point.
20 is fading from my face as fast as it is in real life. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and that's what you're getting for that.
Boom.
Okay, so that was the end of the first round. Does anyone have any questions that they need repeating? We'll give you a little bit of time to message in. Otherwise, we'll go through the answers for the first round, And I'm going a short break before the second round. You're lovely people. 9. Question 9 was, James Corden has terrified us as himself, a CGI'd cat named Buster Jones, and what other animated character that has had its sequel pushed to the summer? Oh, I didn't hear 16.
Silly
Classic.
man.
That's in the second round.
Silly George.
3, 4, and 9. Okay. So question 3 was on March the 17th, the annual Razzies were held, which is the award show for terrible films. It's like the opposite of the Oscars. What film won the most awards?
Okay, that was question 3. And question 4 is on April 19th, Lady Gaga hosted an online concert featuring over 100 artists. What was the concert called?
He is a silly goof, isn't he? But yeah. And question 9, I'll repeat it again. James Corden has terrified us as himself, a CGI cat named Buster Jones, and what other animated character that's had its sequel pushed to the summer? And the third headline was this one. I'm gay, I'm proud, and I love my incredible. So I'll leave that on for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Boom.
Okay, people. It is time to swap your sheets if that is possible in your household. Get out the different pens, coloured pens.
Show it again.
We've got our roommate in the house playing along with the quiz.
She's not swapping sheets with anybody.
She's having a pretty lonesome quiz. And it's time to read out the answers. Okay, so question 1. January the 16th saw Trump's impeachment trial begin, which 2 other US presidents have been impeached. You get a point for each of these. So we've got 1 point for Andrew Johnson and another for Bill Clinton. Oh. Elaine, you know what? I'll put the 4th one up real quick for you there. Scary stuff, Dave. Now.
Oh, that's me. 4th headline is Scary Stuff, Dave. Now, I'm going to have to, the missus. What could it be?
All right.
And answer for number 2. The question was, what insect caused Somalia to declare national emergency on February 1st? And that is the horrible locust.
Boo.
Locust. Terrible,
All right.
creepy insects.
Question 3, on March the 17th, the annual Razzies were held. Which film won the most awards? It was Cats. It won an incredible 6 awards. It is that terrible.
I'd still really like to see it, though.
We will probably still watch it, though. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. And answer to number 4, the question was on April 19th, Lady Gaga hosted an online concert featuring over 100 artists. What was the concert called? And the answer is One World Together at Home. One World Together at Home. Did they get the point if they get half correct? Because it's kind of long.
Yeah, if you get One World or Together at Home, then you get that.
It's your point.
Nixon wasn't actually impeached. We thought that, but he quit. He resigned before the impeachment started.
Shame.
Sly dog.
Got shamed out of it.
Question 5. Thinking ahead, when is the UK lockdown scheduled to end? If you put who knows, then you got it right, because we don't know yet.
Come on, 2020, you can do it!
Trick question.
Yeah. And the answer to question number 6, which was, we won't be seeing the Summer Olympics until next year, but in which city will it be hosted? That will be Tokyo, perhaps.
Perhaps. The answer to question 1 was Andrew Johnson and Bill Clinton for a point each. Question 7 was the UK has missed out on its chance to lose Eurovision again this year, but how many times have we come last? We have come last a total of 4 times.
Oh, ouch. And question number 8 was no Glastonbury either this year, but who are the 4 headliners supposed to be? And those 4 crazy headliners for half a point each were Kendrick Lamar, okay, Paul McCartney, alright, Taylor Swift, and Diana Ross. That was for half a point each. Kendrick Lamar, Paul McCartney, Taylor Swift, and Diana Ross.
This is actually a fairly good headline, but just mental mix. Question 9. James Corden's terrified as himself. CJ Cannon, blah, blah, blah. And the other animated character that has a sequel pushed to the summer is Peter Rabbit. Peter Rabbit 2 is coming out this summer instead of spring.
Does James Corden play Peter Rabbit?
He does play Peter Rabbit.
Oh, God. And the answer to number 10. Question was, strawberries and cream will be confined to our gardens this year, if you're English, as Wimbledon is off. But what year was it last canceled? And that year was 1945. The answer to number 10 is 1945.
World War. Okay. Sorry, Sir Paul McCartney.
Hi, Colin.
And now we go to the tabloid question. So this was question 11. Sorry, your wife, Harry. The answer was cuddled.
Oh,
that's sweet. If you got hugged, I would say you get the point for that as well.
You're kind.
Why not?
That's
Why
nice.
not? And then...
And question number 12 in The Sun. Kevin, I'm too big for... Kevin, I'm too big for... Strictly.
Strictly Come Dancing fans
Who'da thunk?
out there.
There they are.
Question 13. I'm gay, I'm proud, and I love my incredible wife. Cheeky.
Who'da thunk? And question number 14 was, scary stuff, Dave. Now I'm going to have to, the missus. Now I'm going to have to talk to the missus. What?
Classic Daily Star, am I right?
Yeah, come on.
And the last one of the round is, if you love, please call me. If you love Meg, please call me. It's just quite sweet.
Oh.
But pressuring text from Harry, but probably not Harry because it's from the Daily Mail. And anyway, that was the first round. What points? What points did you get? Sorry, missed the answer to question 7.
Where's...
That was 4. The UK has come last 4 times in Eurovision.
How many did you get, Kat?
7.5.
Kat got 7.5 points this round. Well done, Kat. There she is again.
Nobody better beat me.
Yeah.
Oh, PG Welsh
7.
got 9.
Brains and Daisy definitely did it. Come on, guys.
Yeah. What else we get? 6.
Well done, Matt.
10.5. That's pretty impressive. 11.5, David Barker. You're on fire.
My God, man. Rochelle! Hi, Simon!
Hi, Rochelle. Okay.
Oh, that's not me. That's Rochelle.
Yes, not Rachel.
I was going to say, that's a really poor spelling of Rachel, Simon, but...
11.
Nice try.
That is a very impressive score.
Hi, Rochelle, to you too, Rochelle.
Okay.
Very impressive.
See some good scores here, guys. The second round is... Oh, man. Are you in for it? Oh,
Gonna
Annie
get
got
crazy.
half a point.
Annie.
That's fair. You're American. There were some English questions in there.
Exactly.
I mean, all the questions were in English. But anyway, we're going to go on a short break. But before we go on a short break, just wanted to reiterate that pubs are closed, lockdown. If you're not aware that there is a lockdown or quarantine, then it's happening right now. And if you're able to drop in a pound or two to the quiz fund, then that would be really appreciated. It gets spread across all of the quiz hosts and Simon, who runs Treehouse Quizzes. And it's just a very appreciated thing. If you're able to put in a few pounds, I'll put in the Ko-fi link. And if you can't, then no worries. It's still very fun doing this with you guys. We'll be back in a few minutes. You can go to the bar. I hope the queue's not too long. And we'll see you shortly, guys.
See you soon.
Yeah.
Come on, 2020.
Welcome back, guys.
Woo.
Welcome back to round 2. Round 2020 for the 2020 quiz.
That's it.
We do know we can't play music on YouTube, and that's why we did something else. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
An exciting something else.
Yep.
So I hope you're all refreshed. You're all eager for 15 more questions about the year so far, because we can just kick things right off.
We've got them right here for you.
So this round, do you want to explain this round?
Yes, I would love to explain this round. This round is a list of 5 different quotes, and you will have to choose whether they're my dear beloved United States President, Donald Trump, or
Zaphod Beeblebrox from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. We've even made a picture for this. If you don't know Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, you probably do know Trump. If you don't know Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, it's pretty good, and I would recommend reading, watching, / listening to it. Fire away.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we're going to start off the second round of questions with question 16. This quote is, "Fire a gun, launch a missile, do some damage." Again, that is question 16. Fire a gun, launch a missile, do some damage. Who is it? Could be either.
It bloody well could be.
That's the depressing thing. Could be either.
It bloody well could be. Because that's why it would be a Trump or Beeblebrox round.
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
And all of these Trump quotes are taken from 2020. If you haven't been keeping up with his press briefings, then they're bloody mental.
If you have, you've probably injected bleach at this point.
That's
So.
unfortunate truth. If we did accents, then that'll give it away. We can do completely different accents. I'm going to do a South African accent for the next quote. So question 17. I ain't got a lot of time for reading.
Sounded like brains there.
I ain't got a lot of time for reading. That's a kind of South African accent, which was question 17. I ain't got a whole lot of time for reading.
And question 18, I will do in a Russian accent. Matt Jolly.
Nice.
How do Russians speak again?
Russia.
Putin. I don't mind controversy. I think controversy is a good thing, not a bad thing. That was question 18. I don't mind controversy. I think controversy is a good thing, not a bad thing.
Yeah. That's mega French.
I'm not very good at accents. That was Russian. Come on, you guys. That was Russian.
Oh, we got 2 people saying you were French. Daisy and Simon.
Oh, Russia's in France, right? I don't know.
Oh. 19. I don't know what accent to do. I'm going to do English. That's mental. Someone down there is trying to kill us. So it's question 19. Someone down there is trying to kill us.
Okay, this is going to be Ultra American Valley Girl accent as requested by Kat for number 20. Question number 20. You know, I see things. I see numbers. They don't matter to me. That was question 20. You know, I see things. I see numbers. They don't matter to me. Trump or
Zaphod Beeblebrox.
the accents will make things very interesting.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother layer to it.
All accurate accents. Okay, so
Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar Binks. This next round is definitely the most tenuous of rounds. It is basically we've recreated some of our favorite TikToks / viral videos of the year, and we're going to ask you a question about something in the video.
Could be anything. Something.
Could be anything.
So pay attention.
Yeah, pay a lot of attention. And we're going to show the video and then ask a question, and we won't be able to show the video ever again. So you're going to have to pay extra attention, because if we show the video, ask the question, and show it again, then it's just going to be really obvious. Okay? So this is the first video. Question 21.
What would you rate that out of 10 so far?
About 8 out of 10.
It's a boy.
Oh no! So that was the video, and the question is, what is the name of the YouTube beauty guru in the background? So that was question 21. What is the name of the YouTube beauty guru in the background?
That was a couple years ago when I had my hair cut short. Sarah, thank you. Shh. No answers in the comments, please. So the second TikTok that we have recreated is question number 22. And that question was question number 22 again. What were the colors of the hearts in the background? That question was, what were the colors of the hearts in the background that were strung up on the wall?
Yeah, half a point for each of those.
Yeah, half a point each. Thanks.
No
Thanks
problems.
a lot.
Thanks. And the next video that we've recreated is for question 23. The video is incoming in 3, 2, 1. Damn it.
Demi. Tough time never lasts.
Oh, I just got. Oh,
Only tough people last.
look at my cheek. Wait, is it all?
Probably my favorite video of the year. That was fantastic. The question is, what kind of people are the only ones to last? So that was, what kind of people are the only ones to last?
Mm-hmm. And question 24.
Here it is. Okay, so I'm going to do the naked challenge, see how Rich reacts. What a corker.
And the question that was question 24. What color were Kieran's toenails painted? That was, what color did Kieran have his toenails painted?
Dun-dun-dun-dun. And the final question of this round, for question 25, the video is here. Yes! Wow.
Woohoo!
Whoa, that was incredible. So the question for that one was, whose song did Rachel cover? And that's what we're talking about, the musical thing, because in the real TikTok video, there's a song that's played over this, and Rachel performed it wonderfully on clarinet and the table drum
and
and
a bottle.
a beer bowl. So that was whose song did Rachel cover? So looking for the artist who wrote the original song. And for question 23, Elaine, that was, what kind of people are the only ones to last? So L-A-S-T.
Oh,
God bless you, Simon Lee.
Simon.
Simon is a very sweet man who runs Treehouse Quizzes. So he's usually performing the quizzes. Mm-hmm. And it's probably fun to be on the other side. Am I right?
We hope.
I hope.
I
Yeah.
hope you guys are having fun. So that was the 5th set of questions, set of 5 questions. So we're running into the 6th set of 5 questions. Question number 26, and this category is called Not All Doom and Gloom. So there's been a bit of a sad factor to 2020 so far, but come on 2020, you can do it. It's going to be happy soon. So for Not All Doom and Gloom, question 26, to start us off, is which country was the first to make all public transport free as of February the 29th? Which country was the first to make all public transport free as of February the 29th? That's question 26.
26. So it's final round. Shout out to Daisy. Daisy's in the house.
Daisy! Whoop, whoop.
21, the question for 21 was, what is the name of the YouTube beauty guru in the background? We're not gonna show the video again because we already explained that. That was a question. Oh,
Sarah, you would. You would. Sarah.
again, just reiterating the shout out to Daisy. For question 27, it's a very happy birthday to Captain Tom Moore, who has so far raised £30 million for the NHS. The fundraiser ends midnight tonight as well, if you want to get your final few dimes in. But the question for this is, what did he do to raise the money? So question 27, happy birthday to Captain Tom Moore, who has so far raised £30 million for the NHS. What did he do to raise the money? I don't know. We'll find out soon, I'm sure.
Anyway, question 28 is, again, this is question 28. Comparing this year with last year, what year was last year?
2019.
There we go, 2019. Comparing this year with last, what 3 cities have seen the highest drop in pollution? So question 28, comparing this year with last year, what 3 cities have seen the highest drop in pollution? And that's half a point for each city. If you can name all 3. I accidentally rubbed my 0 off on Kieran's nice light colored shirt.
We're now in the year 20,000. No.
20.
20,000 and 20, yeah.
2020.
Fuck.
You guys said it right.
Good job there wasn't any maths questions. We're not even doing the quiz.
We're not even doing the quiz, so
doesn't even matter.
Puts them in. Bonus point. What year would it be if the extra was in?
Yeah.
Just kidding. We already answered it.
Help me out. Question 29. What is the age of the oldest coronavirus survivor? That was embarrassing. Rachel nearly chipped her tooth off.
We've had a
with,
good one.
fresh beer. So that was question 29. What is the age of the oldest coronavirus survivor? I'm a survivor, I'm a liver, I'm a survivor, I'm a survivor. Yeah, I'm a survivor.
Survivor. So the last question in the quiz, question 30, is which frosted tipped chef has raised over 20 million American dollars through his restaurant employees relief fund? That is question 30. Which frosted tipped chef has raised over $20 million through his restaurant employee relief fund? He's a kick in the pants, if you know him. Funny, funny man.
He'll kick you in your, he'll kick you in your pants if you know him. Stay away from the chef.
He's a funny guy, is what I was trying to say. He's a funny, funny man. Frosted tit, 2 of them.
It's English English translation.
Prostitute chef.
Frosted tipped. 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 Yes. He has ice gems
Tip.
on his head. Does anyone need any questions repeating? Or any songs to sing? I'm joking, Simon. Haha.
Sorry, Simon.
Any questions to be repeated? Or did you hear them all okay? You've got answers for all of them? Feeling good about them?
Confidence is good. In a quiz. Feeling confident. Feeling ready for the answers, everybody.
I think that means everyone is ready for the answers.
What?
Incredible.
No question repeating needed.
Wow.
An
Okay.
amazing group of people.
Well, we'll take it back to that nice little picture. Yep, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
So remember to swap your sheets, or if your cat, just sit silently.
Fake all your answers, just like Kat does.
Yeah. She got 50 out of 17 last round. That was crazy.
Yeah, whoa.
I don't know how she did that.
That makes sense for Kieran mathematically.
Yeah, it does. Okay. We've
Okay.
all swapped sheets.
So for the
Ready.
Trump or,
Is that for Beeblebrox?
the first question of this round was question 16, and the quote was, "Fire a gun, launch a missile, do some damage." And that was, if you can believe it, Beeblebrox. Question 16 was Beeblebrox.
I know, it sounded like Trump.
It did, unfortunately.
And the next one, 17, I ain't got a whole lot of time for reading, was also Beeblebrox. So that's a point for that one.
Confusing, because it could have been Trump. And question 18, or quote 18, I don't mind controversy. I think controversy is a good thing, not a bad thing. In my Russian accent, that was Trump. No way.
Well, that was Beeblebrox.
Me too.
Question 19, someone down there is trying to kill us. Or do it in a hillbilly accent. Someone down there trying to kill us. That was Beeblebrox, that wasn't Trump. That was Beeblebrox for question 19.
And question 20, the quote was, I'll do it in a hillbilly accent too. You know, I see things, I see numbers. They don't matter to me. That was Donald Trump. Trump doesn't like numbers very much,
Easy.
obviously.
I'll just show the beginnings of these clips. Bang. So question 21. This butt you see, what is
What
the
would
name of
you
the
rate that out
YouTube
of
beauty
10?
guru in the background? That is
Yeah,
James Charles. I won't replay the videos actually because I realise they're playing the sound of them as well, so it might be difficult to hear as. Which 22.
So question 22 was, what were the colors of the hearts in the background of the video? And for half a point each, one heart was blue and one was yellow. Half a point each.
23. What kind of people are the only ones to last? It is tough people. Tough people. Tough times never last. Only tough people.
Last. And question 20, or quote 24, oh no, quotes for last time, 24. What color were Kieran's toenails in the video? They were blue or purple. Kieran and I disagreed on which color it was, so you get a point either way. Bluish, purple, purplish blue.
Yeah, it was a contentious question. I said blue, Rich said purple. You get a point from one of us if you said one of those.
High stress question.
25. Whose song did Rachel cover? It was The Weeknd.
Mm-hmm.
The Weeknd.
Weekend.
Weeknd.
Mm-hmm. And question 26. Which country was the first country to make all public transit free as of February the 29th? Was Luxembourg. Luxembourg for 26.
A Luxembourg luxurious ride it is for them. 27. Captain Tom Moore raised £30 million for the NHS. Donations end this midnight tonight. It's also his birthday today. He's 100 years old. It's crazy. What did he do to raise the money? He walked 100 laps of his garden. So that was 27. Captain Tom Moore walked 100 laps of his garden.
And that's a lot for an old dude.
Yeah. 100 years old dude.
They got 30 million for it. Pretty good for the NHS. And question 28, comparing this year with last year, what three cities have seen the highest drop in pollution? So the highest drop in pollution was seen in New Delhi with 60% of a drop. The second highest was seen in Seoul with a 54% of a drop. And the third highest drop was seen in Wuhan, China for 44% of the drop.
Yeah, half a point for each of those.
Half a point each. New Delhi, Seoul, and Wuhan.
Nice. And 29, the age of the oldest coronavirus survivor is a lovely lady from Spain called Ana Del Valle. Del Valle?
Del Valle.
That. And she was 106. So it's 29. The age of the oldest coronavirus survivor currently is 106. So for 28, it's half a point. Half a point each.
Mm-hmm. And question 30. Which frosted tipped chef has raised over $20 million through his restaurant employee relief fund? That is no other than Guy Fieri, the man himself. Drive-ins, corner stops, and corner shops. Drive-ins, what was the show?
Flavortown.
Flavortown. Bring it down to Flavortown with Guy Fieri for number 30.
Something about guy, yeah.
Meat, Paul. Meat.
Meat.
Oh.
Guy Fieri.
Daisy with 14.5 points. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Guy Fieri.
Please total up all of your points. 18.5 from
Woo!
Simon Lee. Amazing.
Woohoo!
Total up all of your points and please send them in. We'd love to see what you scored. 16. Nice.
Very good. Well done, Tyler North. Related to Northwest.
We got max points, but we also read all of the answers. 61.5. That is mental.
What?
I don't know how my mum managed to get 61.5 because it's not even out of 61.5.
The maths run in the genes in this family,
Yeah.
I think. Hereditary maths abilities.
7, 8, not bad. George beats his brother.
Woo!
But-
Liz got 100. I don't believe it, Liz.
Liz got 100.
No
bloody,
way.
Bloody Nora.
Bloody Liz.
Okay. 6.5. That makes a lot more sense than 61.5.
61 over 5.
Oh, we might come back next week.
That was a lot
And
of fun.
Simon buttering us up just there reminds us again to give another Ko-fi plug.
Mm-hmm.
So there's the donation link again. If you're able to, Just a pound or two into the pot is nice and really helps us keep writing quizzes, hosting quizzes, and providing fun every night of the week. And tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's a big one. It's Big Jim's lock-in quiz. If you're missing lock-ins at the pub, then don't worry, because Big Jim has got you sorted. 8 p.m. UK time tomorrow night. Be there or be squared, because Big Jim, I heard he's going to down 100 pints.
At least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last time he downed a pint in 4.5 seconds. This time he's looking to down 100 pints in 4.5 seconds. That's just what I heard.
Hope you got a beer bong, Big Jim.
Yeah.
If you don't have a beer bong, you guys should make one. Send instructions after this. That'll make things easier and a lot more fun. Thanks a lot, everybody,
Yeah.
for tuning in.
It's been a wonderful treat.
It's been really fun. Thanks for letting us do this, Treehouse Quizzes.
Thank you all.
Lots of love. Stay safe. Have fun.
Possibly see you guys soon.
Hope so.
Love you.
Lots of love.
Bye.